For most people, starting a fitness journey is a question of motivation. But for neurodivergent lifters, whether you're autistic, have ADHD, or manage sensory processing differences, the gym isn't just intimidating. It's a sensory minefield. It's a cognitive tax. It's a space where unspoken social rules and environmental chaos can make you feel completely alienated. If you've ever walked into a commercial gym, felt instantly overwhelmed, and turned right back around to go home, you aren't lazy. Your nervous system is just processing a massive data dump without a proper filter. Today, we're breaking down the 4 primary reasons neurodivergent folks avoid the gym and the practical frameworks you can use to bypass them. First up is social anxiety. For many neurodivergent lifters, the gym feels like a stage where everyone is watching and judging your execution, your clothes, or how you move. Hypervigilance can make you feel completely exposed. So, consider the following solutions. First up is the proxy system. Bring an experienced friend or a specialized trainer for your first handful of sessions. Having a buffer person handles the social navigation for you, letting you focus entirely on learning the movements. Second, apply cognitive behavioral therapy framework concepts. Challenge the cognitive distortions. Remember the spotlight effect. Most people in the gym are hyper-focused on their own reflection, their own fatigue, and their own workouts. They aren't grading you. The second major barrier is sensory overwhelm. Commercial gyms are a nightmare of fluorescent lighting, clanging plates, bass-heavy music, and dense crowds. If you have a sensitive nervous system, this environment triggers a fight-or-flight response before you even touch a barbell. I've actually dedicated a whole video to mapping out an exact sensory survival strategy, covering everything from selecting comfortable clothing, picking off-peak training hours. I'll link that in the description so you can deep dive into optimizing your training environment. Pillar number 3 is executive dysfunction. Autistic and ADHD individuals often struggle with the heavy cognitive load of planning, initiating, and focusing on a complex routine. If you walk into a gym without a plan, the sheer number of choices will lead to an instant decision paralysis. There's a couple solutions. One is to run a deterministic program. This takes guessing completely out of the equation. When you use a structured framework, like the heavy, light, medium strength block I run, every single set, rep, and percentage is pre-calculated before you step through the door. You don't have to think, you just execute the data. Second is external accountability. If task initiation is your bottleneck, outsource it. Hiring a coach gives you an external anchor to keep you consistent and remove the executive burden of programming. Finally, there's a deep sense of alienation. When you look at mainstream fitness culture, there's little visibility for neurodivergent athletes. We don't see ourselves represented in the loud, hypertypical fitness media, which makes us feel like we don't belong under a barbell. So, remember that strength belongs to everyone. It is a pure, objective metric. The barbell doesn't care about your social masking skills, your eye contact, or how your brain processes stimuli. It only cares about force production. My goal for this channel is to play a small part in proving that you can be analytical, you can be neurodivergent, and you can be strong. If you've been putting off training because the gym environment feels built against you, pick just one framework we talked about today and test it out. Hit that subscribe button to join this community as we navigate the data behind raw strength training. Let's keep building.